Good morning. 6:30 Sunday morning. Was not planning to come out this weekend at all, but I've had 2 or 3 bits of feedback about the Fine Shade Woods Greater Butterfly Orchid site. It's been sort of a bit devastated this season because they've had an ash dieback tree felling session right on top of the orchids, and I'm told there's 3 or 4 still there, but they're not doing a whole lot, so it kind of prompted me to come out this way, which is Clipsham Quarry. I've not been here for 3 years. It is a Greater Butterfly Orchid site if I can find them. We're very early in terms of not just 6:30 in the morning, but we're very early in the season. So I'm hoping A, to find a Greater Butterfly Orchid, and B, to find one that's got at least some open flowers on. So I'm going to try and go in the back way, because I came out this way 3 years ago having watched the old video and found a few on the route out. So I'm going to give it my best shot and see if we can find some Greater Butterfly Orchids. Bit of a clamber up here. I can see a couple in bud, which is something, I suppose. That's about 2 days away from opening, I would suggest. There's another one next door. One thing you're never short of at Clipsham, common Twayblades, there are hundreds of them. I keep finding Greater Butterfly Orchids, but they're in bud, which, okay, is a good sign that they're here. Some more down here. Couple more there. That's about 7 so far. Two more. One down there. And another one. Right, I'm going to escape. I must have counted about 25 Greater Butterfly Orchids, and I wasn't really looking too hard, so again you can probably double that. That's a good turnout for Clipsham, as good as I've ever seen here, in fact better than I've ever seen here, but they're all in bud, as I feared they might be. It's probably only about 7 days away, probably 10 days to see them even better, so I'm going to go home, stick it in the book, and I will be back here in 10 days time, or in your case just a split second. There you go, don't you wish you could do that? Going backwards, forwards, whenever you wanted to do it. We're 10 days on now. It's still 6:30 in the morning, just gone. They should be out now, in theory. I'm not coming back if they're not, so let's crack on back and see how things have developed over the last 10 days. Aha, we're up and running. If I can get through. There we go, Clipsham Quarry, Greater Butterfly Orchid. About half open. Another one. There's the two. And another one next door. As we saw the other day, there are plenty of Greater Butterfly Orchids here. It's a good showing this year. There's another one just to the left here. Unlike 10 days ago, there's quite a lot of small common spotteds coming out now, which is good news because I've got to go to Castor Hanglands possibly later today, and that's a big common spotted orchid site, so I was a bit concerned 10 days ago that there was going to be nothing much happening, but they are coming out fast now. Quite diminutive here, but that's okay. They are emerging. As you can see, some of them are still in bud. That one is not yet open. It's probably only a couple of days away, but they're still in bud, some of them, so you've got a good week or two to come down here if you want to see these. Another one still in bud down there. Well, you can see these, but there's about 3 or 4, even 5 here, still in bud. There's one down there. Common Twayblade, one of many, and just behind it, the Greater Butterfly Orchid. I can't get down to these without tearing myself to pieces. There's 3 partly opened Greater Butterflies down there. You may be able to pick up some of the background noise here today. This is a working quarry. This is why I only ever come here on a Sunday and at the crack of dawn, because it doesn't work on a Sunday. Even then I move around fairly stealthily, if that's the right expression. But they work midweek, and I think this area is now private. It used to be a nature reserve, and they may still tolerate people up here, but you just got to be careful. So my recommendation, as I've said before, is if you've never been here before, drop me a line before you come and I'll give you some guidance as to how to safely find these, because they're not easy to find anyway, but certainly from a safety perspective, drop me a line, and if you've been here before you'll know what you're doing, but I wouldn't recommend coming midweek like I've done. But yeah, drop me a line and I'll try and help out. And a nice one. That's a nice one, fully open, virtually fully open, probably the best of the bunch. Oh, it's hard work clambering up and down these banks, but well worth it. I mean, I think I said 50 when I came here 10 days ago. There's at least 50 here, but I would say about half of them are still in bud. The other half are 25%, 50%, and the odd one fully open, but well worth coming back and seeing, and that's it. And my priority now is to get the hell out of here without being seen, which is not easy. The quarry is getting quite busy now, so as I said earlier, make sure you get in touch if you've not been here before and you want to come, and I'll try and help you in and try and keep you safe. But yeah, I hope to get out again this afternoon. That's the plan, Castor Hanglands, and we'll go and see what's going on at Castor. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, and probably see you later on.